Hi everybody, hope you can listen to me. So today we are going to draw the Mandalorian character, and I have planned it before, but my GoPro was, which I'm using as a webcam, was not working properly. So maybe there have been some issue. If you can hear me, by the way, let me know. So yeah, I think the mic has been set up properly. If you can listen to me, let me know. So yeah, I'm all set up. Yep, the music is on point also. We can listen to the music. So I think let's get started. By the way, how was your week, guys? I think Suhan is there. Hi, Suhan. Great to know Suhan is working on Blender, and we'll start with this character. So today I'm going to draw the Mandalorian character, and for that I have set up the screen, and this is the color palette that I am using. By the way, you can download the color palette directly from the description of this video. So I'm making this default, and without further ado, let's get started. So the process will be basically in day one. Today I'll be drawing the character, doing the basic sketch of it, and since I'm doing on a landscape mode, because if I do vertical, like if I do like this, it will be acquiring less screen space, so you'll be seeing a smaller preview. That's why I'm selecting this perspective, and I'll be doing the drawing in this canvas proportion. And whenever you have any question, you can ask me in the comments, and if you are watching it later, you can ask me in the common area also, in the comment also, in later point of time. So let's get started. So for the beginning part, what I'm doing is basically I'm drawing this character, basic outline sketch. So there will be no detail into it. I'll be doing a rough sketch, fixing up the proportion. So once I'm happy with the proportion, then I'll go to the color. So for this part, I'll be doing till the waist of this character, and the character will be in a standing position. So I'll be doing till waist, Maybe if I want in a later point of time that I want to extend the height of the character, I can do that. But for now, I'm drawing till west, keeping in mind the time that we have in our hand, and according to that we are drawing. So let's get started. I'm selecting a kind of blue color, which is a very deep version of blue. The pencil that I'm selecting will be my favorite, as you know. Either I'll be using the sketch or I will be using the peppermint. Let's start with the peppermint pencil. By the way guys, I will be sharing these pencils and color palette in the description of this video once I finish it, so you can download it from there. I'll be taking a reference. Okay, just let me put down the volume a bit. I'll be using a reference from the poster of this series, and I'll be using or referencing the poster, and from there only I'll be doing the part. So while drawing, I'll be watching several times to the monitor, which I'm watching and drawing. You can download that poster any point of time you want. If you want, I can give it in the description also, so you can actually understand which photograph I'm referencing. So let's start. By the way, when I'll be drawing this, I'll be erasing and moving around many times, so just pardon me. And while the drawing is going on, I'll be uh, hmm, I'll be changing the proportion at different point of time. I'll be trying to do as much as possible with the default brushes to use, and so the brushes will be mostly the default ones. Few brush attributes I'll be tweaking in between. So while doing that, also keep in mind that you can also do that from the Procreate options that I'll be using. So in between the brush options, I'll be tweaking here and there a little bit.
crack it.
So here I'll be changing a little bit the perspective of the head. So when I'll be changing the perspective of the head, actually right now, as we can see, the character is looking straight towards the viewer or the camera. So what I'll be trying to do now is to make it a bit turn around. So just watch carefully what I do. I'll be taking the warp brush and extend a side whereas I just reduce another side. So this will make shift the point of look from one. So as you can see now, it is moving a little bit away from the camera. It's looking a little bit away from the camera or the viewer who is watching this drawing. In this case, this is you. So that's a very important thing, how to tweak the perspective. So roughly the main points, the main area of the head is done. I'll be doing a loose sketch, by the way. It won't be having way too much detail or anything like that. It'll be basically a loose sketch. So in that way only I'll be doing. Okay, so this is the basic size of the head, and since actually it's a kind of as you know, the posters are generally vertical in nature, so it would have been great if it is a vertical one, but since I'm doing on a landscape mode, what to do, we have to stick with the landscape proportions only. Okay, so let's moving on to the body.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on a memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to.
So this is the area where I'll be putting Baby Yoda's little head. So I'm just marking it out previously, and that is the basic overall sketch that I wanted to do. I won't be doing the palm and those kind of detail. I just want to do a little bit of rough shape like this, and as if he's coming out, the whole thing is like the character is coming out from the little bit of darkness. So this is the basic idea of doing it. So I won't be doing the palm and all the details because it will take a hell lot of time to do that. So basic idea is till this much we are done, and let me explain you the basic composition. So there will be few reflections of the sun which we can see at the background, which is rising sun. So there will be a sun in the background, and it's a kind of dawn kind of shot, or maybe a dusk, where either sun is setting or rising, and the character is appearing from darkness. So at the below area, like below the west, in this area there will be darkness in this. You can watch it. Maybe there is some error. Yeah, it's live now. So yeah, as I was saying, so this area, this particular area will be mostly in darkness, while I'll try to keep Baby Yoda's head in highlight, and the rest area will be a backlit kind of scene with a directional light mainly coming from this location. So when you are drawing, always first keep in mind that which part you are going to draw and what kind of lighting you are going to do. So it is always a good idea to do this kind of rough calculation. So this is my key light, which will be blue in color. There will be a backlight which will be orange, because blue and orange are good, they complement each other very nicely. So key light will be like over here, this area, it will be orange. Yeah, so that's it. That's the basic layout, and this is Baby Yoda's head. So this is where I'll do the head. So that's the overall explanation. I think there has been some error. Maybe the streaming issue is happening. Let me see. I'm just refreshing. I'm trying to refresh. I don't know whether you can see it or not. Yeah, I think you can see. So overall, what I was explaining, so this will be the orange backlight area. The orange backlight will come throughout this area, and this is the blue key light, the main light that will be lighting the whole character over here. This will be the Baby Yoda's head, the two long ears. So that's the overall setup. Let me undo those things. Let me go back, and yeah, so from here I'll start doing the color and whatever stuff it is. So for the first thing that I will do is I'll just put a dark, maybe some kind of 50% gray background. Maybe something like this. This will give me an overall balanced area to start the drawing from. Faizan is saying, hi sir, I'm sorry I couldn't look at your message. Hi Faizan. So now I'll be choosing the different colors. The brush that I'll be using mainly is medium airbrush. So this is the brush, and I'll choose this kind of blue. I'll just reduce the size and increase the opacity a bit. Yeah, this is good. So I'll take a new layer and then start drawing. Enjoy the music and let me draw this. All around this empty town, I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just there 'cause the flames will burn us fast. Thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head here I'll be doing a kind of mock background just to give a feel to the overall illustration. The color won't be final, but it will be an overall idea of the color that I'll put to myself, and just to understand, just to get a feel of it, I'll put a mock background which I'll be reusing in a later point of time.
Point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread with the angels. Fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption.
If we are one grain of sand in the middle of the ocean, can you try to understand how a touch can cause explosions? Rise up, we're too great to be landed. Rise up, we're too great to be standing.
They ain't never gonna stop us, fly bottom like choppers, better cook those risks, go butter my fists, we fire stalkers, one out of a million will reach those heights, always to the field and then I won't be not work, never can toss, look at my eyes, I'm on the rock, rise. Rise, cutting my ties, trying to make sense of it all comprised. Highs, spinning these skies, never stuck down, feeling paralyzed, but I'm up now, we all too late to fall. Yeah, anyone that coming up, I left them all. Never look down when it's risk of off, they got guts, kinda like I gotta risk it all. Ain't got no feelings, we just floating. Yeah, I'm that grain of sand that made it out the ocean. A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
We are the apocalypse and a path that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, our light won't scare us falling. So rise up, we're too
So till this position, the overall color and overall feel is done from my end. So now what I'll be doing is I'll go into the depth and select each of the part, break it down into different details, and then I'll move forward and add more detail into it. So right now I'll be cutting this particular head from one layer and move it to the different layer where I'll be doing the detail part of it. So let's go into that.
What can I do to make you stay a little longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a little longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. So cliche, I see the sparks you throw my way. I know your name is written on everyone's mind. Your whole show is captivating me, but don't think that I can see right through that disguise. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, How about I get another drink, baby? Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. But when you got this whole thing, I like the way you look at me. How about we just go with the flow? Now you know I feel it too. But I don't think this could be something that becomes a thing. Maybe just for tonight, then I'll be over you. But when you got close to me, you had me falling so hard, baby, yeah, now I get it. You got heads turning, and you don't even try. Well, would you look at that? My glass is empty, How about I get another drink, baby? Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes. Oh yeah. How about I get another drink, baby? Okay, I get it. You got fire burning, right there in your eyes.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come.
We must never stop the way, yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so tame. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a ride. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.
Till this I have done the overall, the midtones, layout and the darkness areas. So what I'll do after that, then I'll add the layers of highlights. So highlight in case of the metals are one of the most important or crucial things. So as I paint on highlights, you can see that every part, every portion of this image is getting separated from each other, and in between that time, wherever I feel that there is a necessity of drawing, adding more midtones or darkness, I'll add that time. As I can see, like the kind of complications are there. What I estimated that I can do it in 2 days, I think I may need a day more. So this session may continue for another next week, so I'll be doing the rest part of it in the next week. Anyway, tomorrow is the day where I'll be adding more details to it, so I have time till maybe around half an hour more, so I'll be adding as much as possible detail in this drawing, and I'll try to finish as much I can in this short period of time. By the way, guys, I'll do a separate video on this, on the announcement that I'm very much thankful to all of you that I have finished. Rather, you made me, you helped me to have a audience count of 1,000 plus subscribers, so thank you very much for that. And now I will be having some more features in YouTube which will help me to communicate with you much easily, much in a better way. Just to celebrate that thing, I have thought to do a giveaway, and as I had told you previously that I'll be doing a giveaway very soon. So as my community tab gets activated in YouTube, I'll post, and I'll post at the simultaneously same time at the Instagram. So maybe by if this is August, pardon me. So if this is August, by September 1st or 2nd week, you can definitely expect a very good giveaway coming to this channel. So stay tuned to this channel, stick to this channel, subscribe, tell your friends to take part into that giveaway, and I can promise you there will be really, really good prizes into that. So giveaway coming to your way. So let's get into the drawing now.
Just stay tight, we have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me.
find the right words. And there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right.
So that is the overall look of the helmet that I wanted to set. So right now it's almost done for the helmet, and now I will add a little bit of that orange reflection or orange glow on the side. So after adding that, we'll be done with the helmet, and I'll be ending my session over here. So once this session is over, I'll keep on drawing, because as you can understand that this is a very complex and long image, so I will take some more time. So what I'll try to do is I'll try to finish it up as much as possible tonight, and tomorrow when I'll come to this session, I'll show how much I have done, and anyway I'll replay back so that you can understand that how much work or how much more I have done. But basic idea is this. So as I can recap, I can just go to gallery once and I can just play this back. I can go to video, time-lapse replay. So as you can see, I started by a very basic circle, and then I added some lines to make the basic shape of it, and as I go forward I squashed and stretched quite a bit on this thing to bring it the shape. Rest I overall drew the image, the body part of it, the body armors. Then the most crucial part is the setting up of the light, because this is very important. You have to understand that where the light will fall, how much will be covered by the fill light and how much will be covered by the bounce light. What is fill light, what is bounce light, I have covered already in one of the sketching session of mine, which you can go into my video section and of course browse. I have gone through traditional method of drawing. If you want me to talk more about this lighting thing, you can let me know in the comments. I will be glad to tell you about that. And after doing this, after setting up this overall light, then I move forward and start adding little bit of colors. The overall background look and feel I bring what color scheme that I'm going to give in this or bring in this image. So that color scheme paint over is done. Once that is done, I move further forward and start adding a little bit of detail. As you can see, this detail has been added. So once the detail has been added, because I'm doing very lucidly, I'm not doing very pinpointed and proper drawing, I'm just doing it lucidly. So as you can see, this thing keeps adding more and more detail. So as you can see, this is how I add more and more detail one top of and just keep in mind that I am not keeping too much layers, because if you keep too much layers, you'll yourself get confused and you'll get lost in drawing, and rather than doing the drawing, you'll be managing the layers, so you'll become a manager instead of an artist. So that's what so not much layer, because it's a digital media, anytime you can go forward and backward. So that's what I did, and I added the different kind of reflection, bounce lights. So and that is how I reached to this position. So once this position is been reached, now I'll add a little bit of this tint of orange and giving some look and feel into it. I'll be moving some part, I'll be erasing, I'll be adding some colors. So let's see how it happens. So let's go forward with it.
We show up in the party, fire than everybody.
We show up in the party, fire than everybody.
We show up in the party, fire than everybody.
We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is the one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Eat faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just picking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pocket. Spinning like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing. Might as well just ride around the nursery and caption.
So I think that's it for this session. This is turning out interesting, and I think it will turn out into a good piece. And hope you liked the session, hope you enjoyed the session, and tomorrow I'll be continuing with this drawing. Maybe in the first half of tomorrow, maybe post my breakfast, I'll sit with this drawing for some time and I'll finish some part of the body. I'll be definitely playing back the recording of that drawing session at the time. So hope you enjoyed this, and I absolutely enjoyed doing the drawing. And if time accepts and we are good to go, then we will be able to draw Baby Yoda tomorrow, so keeping our finger crossed. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Thank you for joining me in this session. I think many people didn't join because somehow the message didn't reach to them or somehow. But anyway, if you're watching it in some later period of time, let me know how you like the session. Let me know what was good, what was bad, what was not so good, and I'll try to rectify and explain that better to you in my next drawings. And also let me know what else you would like to see me to draw. So until then, goodbye and bye bye for tonight.